we really get Joel Embiid and Russell Westbrook together in a playoff series, this is going to be amazing. Triple-double Russell Westbrook versus MVP candidate Joel Embiid. This is going to be a great, great series. A series that many people are, going to obviously favor the Philadelphia 76ers. But the Washington Wizards are no slouch. Bradley Beal can go off and definitely win you a playoff game. And Westbrook has the ability of getting a triple-double and getting you a playoff game. Now, that's two games right there that they can possibly take off Philadelphia. But the biggest key is, can they get another two games? And it's going to be very difficult because Philadelphia is much improved, and their late game execution is going to be a lot better because they have Doc Rivers as a head coach versus having Brett Brown. We've seen in previous years that with Brett Brown as a head coach, he didn't make great playoff adjustments. You see him losing to teams like the Celtics, and just the late game execution was very poor. When you have a championship head coach like Doc Rivers, he's going to make sure that those same mistakes are not made. I trust Seth Curry to make some shots. Danny Green can get hot and win you a game. Tobias Harris has always played well under Doc Rivers, which is going to be very important. If he can step up, it's going to be a long night for the Washington Wizards because Tobias Harris is a very underrated player. Hachimura, you see Bertans, can they take that next leap and make that jump? They dominated the Indiana Pacers, but they didn't show up on the road against Boston. If you don't show up on the road against Boston, what are you going to do in Philadelphia? That's probably my biggest fear when I see the Wizards play Philadelphia. Who's going to be able to step up? Because Beal and Westbrook can get you two games. Now, in order for you to beat the Philadelphia 76ers, you need two more games. And I don't see another person on that roster that's going to be able to step up and stop them. Not to mention Ben Simmons and Matisse Thybulle are two very, very great defenders. And then Dwight Howard, he's not even going to be, needed. Come on, Alex Len is no match for Embiid or Dwight. Both of those guys are defensively great, and they're no threat to Embiid. And who's going to stick Embiid? That's the biggest question. I could see the Washington Wizards winning two games, but after that, it's just so many unknown questions. And, Ish Smith, he's a very solid and very fast point guard, a veteran who's going to talk and, communicate with his team, but he's just not enough to, get in Ben Simmons' way. So Westbrook and Beal don't dominate. They can probably only get two games and look for Philadelphia to advance, most likely to the second round.